Hello students! Welcome to this video lesson in ICT for Grade 8 series. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to create a database using Microsoft Access. Let us start by looking at the contents of the lesson. In this video, we are going to learn about creating a database in Microsoft Access, and then we will analyze the Microsoft Access interface. After that, we will learn how to design a table in Microsoft Access, followed by populating a table in Microsoft Access. After the explanation, we will have a quick test and finally end with a recap. Let's start with creating a database in Microsoft Access. There are 4 steps in creating a database in Microsoft Access, and they are as follows. Open Microsoft Access, click on blank database, give the database a name, and finally click on create. Let's see each step individually. Click on Start and click on Microsoft Access. Second step, click on blank database. Third step, give the database a name by changing the text in the text box. The last step, click on Create. A new window will appear on the screen. This window is called the Microsoft Access interface. Congratulations! You have successfully created your first database. Let us now study the Microsoft Access interface. The Microsoft Access interface has 3 parts. The first one is the ribbon. The ribbon is used to provide quick access to commonly used tasks. The second part is the navigation pane. The navigation pane displays all the objects in the database. An example of the object is a table. The third part is the tab document area. The tab document area will display the various objects in different tabs. Let us now design a table in Microsoft Access. We will design a table that will store details about students. Before designing a table in Microsoft Access, the field names, the data types, and the primary key should be identified. The first field name is named as the ID and is usually the primary key. Its data type is auto number. The second field name is the student surname. The data type is text. The third field is student name. The data type again is text. And the last field is student DOB. DOB means date of birth. Its data type is date and time. Let's have a demonstration in Microsoft Access on how to design a table. When a database has been created, a table will appear in the navigation pane. The table contains 1 field. The name of the field is ID. We will use this field as key field. The data type of the field is auto number. Auto number means the table will generate numbers automatically. We will now add a second field called student surname. The steps are as follows. Choose the data type first. For student, the data type will be text. Then type the field name. The field name here is student surname. We are going to repeat the same step for the third field, that is student name. Here again, we are going to choose short text as data type. and then we are going to write student name. The last field, that is student date of birth, we are going to choose date and time as data type. Now the field can be enlarged so that the text fits in the column. To enlarge the field, we just have to click and drag the columns. Now we are going to save the table. The name of the table will be Student Details. Click on OK. The name of the table is now Student Details. If you double click on the table again, you will get all your fields. After designing the table, we need to populate it. Populating a table means to insert data in an empty table. We are going to insert details for 3 students as shown on the screen. Let's have a demonstration in Microsoft Access on how to populate table. Since the data type for the first field is auto number, there is no need to insert data in this field. We will insert data in the second field. Notice that the field ID has now number 1 inserted automatically after all the details inserted in the first row. We will add a second set of data in the second row, and here again notice number 2 appears in the first field. And finally, a third set of data is inserted and the ID here is free. Finally, you need to click on Save to save all your data inserted in the table. Let us now have a quick test to evaluate what you have learned today. Read the questions carefully and answer accordingly. Populating a table means to A. Delete data from a table, B. Create a table, and C. Insert data in a table. The answer is C. Insert data in a table. The navigation pane provides quick access to commonly used tasks. True or false? The answer is false. The navigation pane allows you to view the different objects in the database. All fields should have a data type, true or false. The answer is true. It is compulsory to choose a data type for each field name. So that was the last question. I'm sure you got all your correct answers. It's time now to have a recap of what we have learned today. Let's go for the recap. The Microsoft Access interface has 3 main parts. The ribbon, it is used to get quick access to commonly used programs. The navigation pane, it shows all the objects in the database. And finally, the tab document area, it shows the different objects in tabs. When designing a table, the following should be considered. First, identify all the field names. Second, choose appropriate data type for each field name. And third, identify the primary key. Populating a table means to insert data in the table. Dear students, we have reached the end of today's lesson. Hope you have enjoyed watching this video. So it's goodbye from me and see you soon.